The intention for this practice is Svadhyaya, also known as self-study. Svadhyaya is one of the niyamas, which are a part of the 8 limbs of yoga. Niyamas are personal practices or observances to uncover more of who you really are. Self-study is important for growth in any journey, especially yoga. When you observe your tendencies, you learn more about yourself, which helps you to stay aligned with your essence or being. Throughout your practice, I invite you to stay curious and present. See what comes up. See what you notice, and just observe it without judgment. Start your practice lying down on the mat. With the eyes closed, picture your body in space on your mat. Allow the mind to become detached from this physical space. Allow the mind to let go of your outer world and enter your inner world. From this perspective, notice your natural breath. Now start to deepen the breath. Inhale deep into the belly. Follow the exhale out. Take an expansive breath in. Feel your navel fall down towards your spine with the exhale. Notice the inflow as it creates space in the body, and with the outflow, the space between the back and the mat lessens as you squeeze the air out. Stay curious with how long you can lengthen each inhale and each exhale. Seek to establish a rhythm with the breath. The breath is your anchor throughout your practice. It's something that you can always come back to help keep yourself in the present moment. Keep this intentional breath in your awareness as you bring your arms out to a T and you raise your legs off of the mat, bringing a bend in the knees and stacking them above the hips for Supta Matsyendrasana. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, allow your knees to fall over to the left side for just a moment. We'll take this dynamic on the inhale, bring the knees back to the center, and on the exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the knees to the left. Take a breath in. Exhale to the right. Keep moving with the flow of your breath to each side. If it feels okay on the neck, bring your gaze to the opposite hand so So to the left as your knees fall to the right. And bring your gaze to the right as your knees fall to the left. Last one. Inhale the knees to center. Exhale them to the left side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right side. Keep them grounded as you bring your left arm over to your body so that you can roll over completely onto your right side. From here, gently make your way into an easy seated position. As you arrive in your Sukhasana position, allow the hands to gently rest in the lap and connect back with your breath. Are you still maintaining that rhythm of deep, smooth breaths? From here, bring the bottoms of the feet to touch the mat and hook your hands around your shins. On a breath in, pull your hands against the legs as you send your chest forward and bring your gaze up. On the exhale, allow the spine to fall down towards the mat as you tuck your chin. Breath in to broaden in the chest, gaze towards the ceiling. Breath out to round in the spine, tuck the chin. Breath in, spinal extension. Breath out, spinal flexion. Keep flowing through these two movements to the pace of your own breath. On your inhale, allow the spine to come into a neutral, elongated position. And then from here, allow the head to fall towards your chest and roll from side to side, maybe allowing it to fall backwards, just loosening up the cervical spine, creating more space between your vertebrae. Bring the neck into a neutral position and allow the ankles to come to one side of the body so that you can make your way onto your hands and knees. Stack your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes. Take a breath in and hover the knees a couple inches off of the mat. Stay for the exhale. Slightly tuck the chin to keep the neck long. Notice your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale the hips up and back for Adho Mukha Shavasana, or downward facing dog. Allow the neck to relax. Feet are hip width distance apart. Start to bend and straighten your knees. Bring some movement into your downward facing dog. Bring your awareness to your hands. With each breath, press the pairs of your fingers into the mat, starting with the thumbs, then the pointer fingers, middle, ring, and pinkies. Connect this breath to the body and connect this body to your mat. On the next breath in, roll your weight forward, coming into a high plank. If you need to adjust your body at all, take that now. Really press down through your palms so that your upper back can cap. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. Press the tops of the feet firmly into the mat to activate the legs and feel the knees slightly lift. On a breath in, hover your hands in your chest off of the mat for baby cobra. And exhale, release back down to the mat. Breath in, hover, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breath out, release down. From here, bring your arms slightly wider, tent the fingertips. Press down through the fingertips as you peel your chest off of the mat on the breath in. And on the exhale, release the chest back down to the mat. Breath in, tuck the chin, peel the chest off of the mat, then look up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, raise the chest up for high cobra. Stay for the exhale. Take an expansive breath in, and then exhale, pull the chest forward and then down. Bring your arms straight out in front of you for dynamic salabhasana or locust pose. On the breath in, hover the right arm and the left leg, and on the exhale, release everything down. Inhale, hover your left arm, your right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, hover right arm, left leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, hover left arm, right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, hover. Exhale, release. Inhale, hover. Exhale, release. From here, stack your forearms on top of each other and allow the forehead to rest on top of your arms. Nod the head left and right to give your third eye a massage, also known as your first eye, to activate your inner teacher. Return your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your back toes on the breath in, move through high plank or modified plank, and on the exhale, make your way into Adho Mukha Shavasana or downward facing dog. On the breath in, raise the heels away from the mat, look forward. Exhale, take as many steps as you can to walk the feet towards the top of the mat, meeting in a forward fold or Uttanasana. From here, pedal out the legs. Feel the blood rush towards your upper body. Feel the sensations in the back of your legs. Feel the breath against the belly as you take deep breaths in. Feel the breath as it is your connection to your practice. Place the hands to the shins and straighten the arms on an inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your head towards the front to elongate the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, slightly tuck the chin, long line from the tailbones out through the head. Exhale, fold. Press down through the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Look at the hands as the palms connect at the top, and exhale, pull the hands down towards your heart center. Step your feet so that they're as wide as your mat, and inhale, sweep the arms above the head. Exhale, allow the right arm to travel down the right leg as you reach to the right side with your left arm for Konasana or side angle pose. Inhale, reach the arms through center. Allow the left arm to travel down the left leg as the right arm reaches over. Feel that side stretch in your right side body. Inhale, come back up to center. Heel toe your feet to align them back underneath your hips. Take a breath in to elongate the spine. And on the exhale, cactus your arms, take a baby back bend. Inhale, lift up through the chest to neutralize the spine, and exhale, swan dive down to forward fold. Inhale, step your right foot back for a low lunge. Exhale, step your left foot back, high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. then the chin, and then the chest. Stick your hips into the air. Breath in, press the hands into the mat to lift in the chest for high cobra. Allow the toes to untuck. Exhale, tuck your toes. Send the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Breath in, step your right foot forward for a low lunge. Exhale, step the left forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head, Tadasana or mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Taking that on the other side, inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, step the right foot back. In high plank, take a breath in. Exhale, lower onto the knees, then the chin, then the chest, sticking your hips up into the air. Inhale, press down into the mat to lift the chest up. Pull your shoulders towards the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward first, then exhale to step the right forward. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Continuing our sun salutation C. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, step the left foot back in high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the knees down, then the chin, then the chest for your inchworm. Inhale, cobra. Allow the toes to untuck. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Breath in to step the right foot forward. Breath out for the left forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Exhale, reach forward to fold. Inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, step the right. Breath in, fill up entirely. Exhale, lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Inhale, cobra pose. Open up your heart, look up to the sky. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose, last one. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, the left. Breath in. Exhale, lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Really allow yourself to get lost in the fluid movement of this flow. Just follow the breath and nothing else. In your downward facing dog, inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, step the right foot back. Full, complete breaths here. Breath in. Exhale, knees down, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale the right, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, seek length in your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, and lower the knee down for Anjaneyasana or low lunge. On the breath in, raise the arms above the head. Exhale, pull the shoulders down the back. Take a breath in to lift out of the hips, and on the exhale, cactus the arms, take a baby back bend. Inhale, reach up through center. Exhale, lift in the chest, find your back bend. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, neutralize the spine, tuck your back toes to lift the knee up, and then step your left foot forward, coming into chair pose. Start to rock your weight forward and backwards, and then send all of your weight into the heels so that you can lift the toes, give them a little wiggle. Take a breath in and out. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the head forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, lower the knee down. Inhale, raise the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, feel your navel pull in and up to stabilize your core around the spine for when we take our 3 back bends. Breath in to lift out of the hips, exhale, back bend. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, take 2 more. Inhale for a straight spine. Tuck your toes, lift the back knee up, and then step the right foot forward, chair pose. Be sure that your feet are apart if your knees are apart. Tuck the tailbone down. You can keep your arms extended up, or you can bring the palms to touch at your heart center. Keep breathing. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step both feet back to come into a high plank. Breath in, and exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, tap your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, send it up and long. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, the knee towards your chest, cap your back to make space, and then step the foot between the hands. Lower your left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, raise the arms up. From here, you can stay in low lunge or choose to challenge yourself by raising your front heel away from the mat. Stay with breath. Soften the muscles in your face. Press down through the ball mound of your front foot as you reach up with your fingertips. Bring the heel back down to the mat. Tuck your back toes under. Lift the left knee to step the foot forward, coming into chair pose. To create a twist, bring your left hand to your lower left back and your right hand to the outside of your left knee. On the breath in, lengthen your spine, and on the exhale, bring your gaze behind your left shoulder towards the back of the room for a twist. Breath in, breath out. On the inhale, unwind, and on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, move through your inchworm, lower the knees down to the mat, then the chin, then the chest, stick your hips up. Inhale, press down to rise the chest up, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a mindful breath in. Reach the top of the inhale before beginning your exhale. On your next breath in, raise your left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. See if you can make that connection. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot through between the hands. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale the arms up. Choose to stay as you are, or raise your left heel up. Magnetize your inner thighs towards your center to help you with your balance. Maybe close the eyes. Enter into that darkness behind the eyes. And bring your awareness to your breath. Has it changed at all? Lower the heel down, tuck the right toes, lift the knee to step the foot forward, chair pose. For a spinal twist, bring your left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand to your lower right back. Take a breath in to lengthen in the spine, and then exhale, bring your gaze behind your right shoulder. Keep elongating the spine with each inhale, and see if you can twist deeper with each exhale. Breath in to unwind, coming back to center in your chair pose. Sink the hips a bit lower. Tuck your tailbone down. Where can you soften in the body? Notice the sensations. And follow the breath. When you want to get out of the pose, that is when the pose begins. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back so that you can lower the knees down to the mat for puppy dog pose. Reach your arms out in front of you, allow the forehead to rest on the mat, and the hips are high in the air. This is a lot like child's pose, but the hips reach to the sky rather than down towards your heels. Connect with the breath. The breath gives you energy, and it's the fuel for your life source. Notice the space after each breath, that natural pause after each inhale and exhale. In that stillness is where your yoga lies. Start to nod the head left and right. Feel the contact of your third eye against the mat. Connect with your inner guide, your intuition. From that space, guide yourself into a tabletop position whenever you feel called to do so. Take a breath in, small pause at the top. And then exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet at the back of the mat to come into a forward fold. On a breath in, take a halfway lift, finding space between the vertebrae. Exhale, fold. On the inhale, sweep the arms up, mountain pose. Look at your hands as the palms make contact together at the top. And then exhale, the hands down towards your heart center. From here, step your right foot towards the top of the mat so that you can open up to the side for a wide-legged forward fold. Hands on the hips. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, hinge at the hips, micro bend in the knees, fold forward. Allow the arms to come down below the head, and then just start to walk the hands to the left and right. Just warming up the hips and the hamstrings. Do this with breath. Maybe an inhale to the right side, exhale to the left, or take a full round of breath on each side, whichever feels most delicious to you. Complete this round of breath, and then walk your hands towards the center. Inhale, flatten the back for a halfway lift, and then exhale, find your depth. Really feel the head sink closer into the mat. Where do you need to let go in the body? Where can you activate more? Take a deep breath into the back body, and on the exhale, squeeze it all out, navel towards back of spine. On your next breath in, take a halfway lift, bring the hands to the hips, exhale, round the back as you stand. From here, clasp your hands behind the back, pull your wrists to the ground to feel the heart open. Breath in, and on an exhale, fold. Keep reaching the fist towards the ceiling. If you have any discomfort in the shoulders, you can release your grip, bringing your hands down to the mat. Just get lost in the rhythm of your breath. What qualities of the breath can you pick up on? Unclasp the hands and bring them down to the mat. Start to walk them over to your right leg. Bring a bend into the knee. So you're in a low lunge here. Left heel is raised. Press down through your feet, and on an inhale, raise your arms up for high crescent lunge. Feel free to stay just as you are, or for a challenge, raise your right heel off of the mat. Relax the muscles in your face. Create a greater space between the eyebrows. You have the physical shape of the pose. Now, can you tap into your mental yoga? In these moments of stillness, where does the mind want to go? Use the breath to stay present despite what comes up. On a breath in, lift out of the hips and shine your heart towards the ceiling to take a baby back bend. On the exhale, plant your hands down to the mat and lower the left knee. Heel toe your right foot to the long edge of the mat or to the outside of your arms. You can choose to keep your knee grounded, or you can lift it up. And with the arms, you can keep your hands grounded to the mat. Maybe just offer a soft bend in the elbows. Or if you'd like more sensation, you can come completely down onto the forearms and take your posture there. Uttanapishtasana, for lizard pose. Allow the mind to settle by following the breath. Drop into that space of inner awareness, inner quiet, and inner knowing. Start to heel-toe your right foot back between your hands. Tuck the left toes under and step the left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the head towards the front of the room. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Keep the right heel lifted as you raise the arms up on the inhale for high crescent lunge. Stay as you are, or to advance the pose, encourage the left heel away from the mat so that you're balancing on the ball mound of both feet. To help you with your balance, find a focal point on the ground in front of you to stare at. This is also known as a drishti. Relax the face so much so that the lips start to part from the teeth. Lower the left heel down. Inhale, baby back bend. Exhale, plant the hands down. Lower the right knee and encourage the left foot to the outside of your hand placement for lizard pose. Take whichever variation you did on the other side. This pose may be quite intense in the groin and inner thigh area. Rather than focusing on your areas of tension, see if you can focus on areas in the body where you feel easeful. And can you translate this easiness into other parts of the body to further soften them? Start to heel-toe the foot back into center, and then step the back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head, mountain pose, and exhale your hands to heart center. Allow the arms to rest by your sides and start to rock your weight forward and backwards to equalize the weight between the feet. And then from here, start to rock left and right, feeling all the small muscles turn on in the feet and ankles. Then bring the weight in your heels and lift all the toes off of the mat. Press down your pinky and big toes into the mat, and then allow the rest of the toes to fall into place. Ground down through the left foot as you start to pick up the right. Bring the foot into your hand, grabbing the inside of the foot. On the breath in, raise your left arm above your head. And on the exhale, start to tilt your torso forward, coming into dancer pose. Reach the left arm towards the front of the room as you kick your right foot back into your hand. Soft gaze. On your next breath in, tilt your torso back to center. Send your right knee in front of you. Bring your hands to your heart center. Start to cross the right leg over the left, setting up for eagle pose. Tee the arms out to the side and then wrap the right arm under the left to give yourself a hug or take the eagle wrap. Take a breath in and then exhale. Unwind everything. Sweep the arms above the head and then pull the hands down to heart center. Rock the weight forward and backwards once again. Lift all the toes. press the pinky and big toes into the mat. Root down through the right foot. And then start to bring your left foot into your hand. Glue the knees together. Inhale, raise the right arm above the head. Exhale, choose to stay or tilt your torso forward, coming into your back bend. Continue with the breath. Inhale to tilt back to center. Exhale, release the foot and allow the left knee to come in front of the body. Cross the left leg over the right. Inhale, your arms to a T. Exhale, give yourself a hug, wrapping the left arm under the right. Maybe take your eagle wrap. Sink your hips a bit lower. And then inhale, unwind everything. Raise the arms above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, space between your vertebrae. Exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back, coming into a high plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. For locust pose or salabhasana, align the hands underneath the shoulders and keep the elbows glued into the sides of the waist. On a breath in, hover the hands, chest, head, feet, knees, and thighs off of the mat. Stay here with breath. Slightly tuck your chin. Take a breath in and exhale. Allow the hands to rest on the mat by the hips and rest one cheek to the mat. Come back to your breath. Realign your hands underneath the shoulders. Activate in the legs. Inhale, hover the upper and lower body. Stay for the exhale or choose to grab the feet. And then inhale, lift the chest for bow pose. Wherever you are, see if you can raise your knees a bit higher and make your breath a bit deeper. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower everything down to the mat. Rest the opposite cheek down. To release the lower back, sway the hips side to side or windshield wiper the ankles left and right. Come into stillness and bring your arms out to a T. Bend in your left leg and bring the bottom of the foot down to the ground, crossing it over your right leg for a psoas twist. As slow as you can, make your way into this posture on the other side, being mindful of every subtle movement. Bend in your right knee. Bring the sole of the foot down to the ground, crossed over your left leg. Roll over onto your left shoulder. Make your way back onto your stomach. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders and press down through the palms to make your way into child's pose or balasana. Allow the arms to reach towards the front of the room as the hips sink back into your heels. Transition your way onto your bottom And place your legs out straight in front of you for Paschimottanasana. Remove any flesh you may have in the way to ground the sit bones into the mat. Place the palms by your hips, pressing them into the mat to have a long spine and a broadened chest. On a breath in, sweep the arms above the head, and on an exhale, start to fold forward. We'll take this dynamic. So inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean back a bit. Inhale, reach up. Try to grab the feet. Exhale, lean back. Maybe bring the arms down towards your sides. Inhale, fold forward. Try to go a bit deeper this time. Exhale, lean back. Tighten your core. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Stay here for a static hold. Maybe take a breath in to flatten out your spine. Reach your head towards your feet. And on the exhale, find a bit more depth. Slowly walk your hands back towards your center to lift the torso up. Place your bottom into the center of the mat and make your way onto your back. Bend in the knees so that the heels are close to the hips, and bring the arms out to a T. Cross your right leg over your left. Heel toe your left foot to the long edge of the mat. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the left side for a supine twist. Your gaze can go to your right hand if that feels okay on your neck. Scan the body to see where you can let go. Utilize the breath to take you deeper. Breath in to return the knees back to center. Exhale to unwind. Cross your left leg over your right. Inhale, heel toe the right foot to the long edge of the mat. Exhale, the knees to the right side. Gaze comes to your left hand. Soften both of the shoulders into the mat. Release in the ankles and the wrists. Close the eyes down. Inhale the knees to center, and exhale, unwind. Bring the bottoms of the feet to touch, and allow the knees to fall open to each side. Bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly. Feel the breath in the body. Bring your awareness to your third eye, in the space between the eyebrows and slightly inward. From this space, imagine a spinning sphere that shines a bright indigo light. With each breath, the sphere spins faster and grows bigger. Keep your attention here until it illuminates the size of your entire head. Allow an inhale to flow through the body. And on the exhale, imagine the sphere taking up infinite space. Your entire surroundings are illuminated with bright, brilliant indigo light. This light falls on you and is everywhere around you. One at a time, bring each arm out to your side with your palms facing up. Gently guide the knees to touch, and then stretch each leg out long, one at a time. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Allow the body to fully arrive in this posture. Use your time in Shavasana to integrate everything that you just experienced into your spirit. Let go of any controlled breath. And just use your natural breath as an anchor to keep you in the present moment. Bring your awareness back into the physical body by inviting in some gentle movement. In your own time, make your way onto either side of the mat. Place your palm down to the mat to feel this connection with your practice, using yoga, the breath, as a tool for self-study, or Svadhyaya. Gently transition into an easy seated position, whatever that looks like to you. Imagine a brilliant white light emanating from all of your cells. Send this white light to those around you and then send it to all other beings on this planet so that we may all shine from the same light. Bring the thumb knuckles to your third eye center. From this place of inner knowing, Namaste.